All right, folks, I think we're back. Hold on, let me move the screen here for you so you can see. All right. Hey, all right. We're going to talk about creating a listing in Airbnb. So, we're going to go through step by step all the things that you need to create a listings and just little things that you need to add there that'll help boost up the marketing of your listing. So, when you are creating a listing, you can go here to menu, listings, which is the screen you see now, or you can go straight to create a new listing. All right. Um, so here you can see if I started a listing, it'll actually save it right here. If I want to start a brand new listing from scratch, let's create a new listing. And then let's say I already had something out there and I just want to go ahead and use that as a template and just kind of change, makes a few changes. I'll go here to duplicate. In this case, we're going to go ahead and create a new listing. When you go in here, you'll notice that there's a little video that you know, you can go ahead and watch, and that'll help you you know, give you a few tips. Here it is, top 10 or become a host in 10 easy steps. So that's pretty cool. All right. Got everything in the way over here. All right, let's go. All right, so as you can see here, this is the how we get started. What kind of place will you host? So it's going to ask you a series of questions that's going to help put together your listing. Also, you'll have a help option if you do need help. Uh, Here, it's some, I guess, some literature that helps you understand what kind of place you have, and they'll help you understand how to go ahead and list that. You can actually, you know, save and exit from wherever you're at. So when you saw me actually go into this, you saw that there was one that was saved, and you know, I could always go back. So it's not you start and then you have to, you know, finish it all up. So let's take a look at this. The different listings. You got everything from apartments, houses, secondary unit, unique space, bed and breakfast, and boutique. You know what an apartment is. If I went ahead and selected apartment, you can see that it doesn't want to open. Oh, I'm sorry. And you would go to next. And then it'll start asking you a series of questions. You know, is it a rental? Is it a condo? Is it a loft style service? Casa particular vacation home. Actually, I'm gonna go back. Let's do house instead. We'll do house. We'll go to next. All right. And then we'll go through the list. You know, what kind of house is it? A home that may stand alone or have shared walls, a cabin, villa, townhome, townhouse, cottage, bungalow, earthen home, houseboat, hut, farm stay, dome. I mean, it's the list goes on and on and on. So it's pretty cool the different options that Airbnb has to offer. I mean, when I first actually got on Airbnb, I mean, this many options were not actually available as far as, you know, the type of home you have on there. So it's kind of cool to see Airbnb grow to the point where whatever you're looking for, you really could find it with Airbnb. So in this case, again, we're gonna go through pretend that we're going to build one for a house. A lot of the questions are similar as you go through. This is just kind of the core that you know what is the the home that you have there to put on Airbnb. So we'll select home, go to next. We're going to do the entire home. You can also do private rooms. There are folks who do rooms within the house that they actually live in. And then there's people who do shared rooms. So I'm not judging anyone. You want to share a room with someone else? Hey, go right ahead. It's right there. The option is there. So let's go ahead with the entire house for now. As soon as you go into the entire house, it's going to ask you to enter the address of the home. Now, if you're an investor and you're buying a home and you want to go ahead and build your profile, you got to wait till you actually close out on the home before you can actually put it on Airbnb. Okay, So here I'm just kind of just picking any random home right now just to keep the process going so you can see here you can see it puts in the address information for you once you find it on the search option. And then when you're done, you just hit looks good and then, pinpoint on the map where your location's at and then you go to next. Again, this is real. I'm just kind of showing you how it goes. All right. Now, start asking you a series of questions to help build out your listing. Okay. So it asks how many guests that you'll have. Again, that's up to you. One word of advice is pay attention to whatever your local city regulations are, because there are some cities where Airbnb are restricted as far as the number of folks you can have inside the Airbnb. I know some places is two people per room. So if you have a 3 bedroom, you can do six plus there's an extra two that you can get in there. So it's up to eight or something like that. So look up that information. It's available. Make sure you understand it when you put that together. Another reason why you want to put a guest limit, maybe you want to limit it to a certain number. And if people do want to bring extra additional guests, you can charge per additional guest. So that's something that, you keep in mind as you grow your business. Once you know what size your home is, you put how many beds you'll have in the home, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, and then you'll go ahead to the next one. All right. And here, these are the things that'll help your home stand out, right? The amenities. So if there are things in your homes that you do have in there, you definitely want to highlight that. Excuse me. You want to go ahead and highlight those things because people are looking for stuff like pools. If you got a pool, especially in places like Florida, that's great. There's a high probability you will get bookings more often than someone who does not have a pool. Okay. And then, yeah, you put all the different items that you have in there. If you have a hot tub, I like to put barbecue grills on all my homes. Who doesn't like to, put some food on the grill? If you have a pool table, etc. And you can see all the different things. What about these guest favorites? So if you see, guest favorites, this is telling you something that, hey, look, most people are looking for this on Airbnb. So if you have all of that, great. That means you're just no, no, this kind of contradicts one another. That just makes your property stand out even more than, the common. Have any of these safeties items, smoke detector. I always put a first aid kit in every home. You just never know. People need it. Extinguisher and carbon monoxide. I also, as far as security, I always put like a Ring doorbell on the front back, just so I can make sure that point of entry, see what's going on there. All right, we'll go to next. At least 5 pictures. So, I always say the more, the merrier, and try to go get professional pictures. People appreciate when you're doing professional pictures. There's something to having professionalism that people tend to gravitate and trust. I guess you could say a bit more. So try to get as many pictures. Try to always highlight whatever feature that you're trying to you know um, have folks focus on when it comes to your property and get it up there. And one of the secrets I always tell folks is put your best pictures first, so people see a bad picture and that's the first thing they see. There's a good chance that they're going to hit next and go to the next picture. So try to put your, it says 5 here. Yeah, put your 5 best. And then from there, put as many as you can to, get a full picture of the home. Okay. Here, I'm just going to just put some generic pictures that I got here. I'm gonna put one for now, and then if you notice, it won't even let me move on until I actually put 5. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just select 5 pictures here, so that this thing will let us move forward. All right. So I got my 5. Look at that. Now it's going to let me move forward. All right. So now, you want to create a title for your home, something very catchy. People, once they go through, it'll catch their eyes. I'm just going to leave it as cheerful, 3-bedroom home with a pool. Cause I mean, with a pool is probably going to be the thing that catches everyone. So, um, yeah, cheer, 3-bedroom with a pool. All right. So we'll go up to 50. I went ahead and used 30 characters. Next. All right, choose up to 2 highlights. So, what is it about your home that stands out that you want folks to know? Again, to me, there's a home for everyone. All right. So people are always asking, hey, what kind of home should I get? Whatever you like, or whatever crowd that you're trying to attract. Just whenever it is, market it. Once you know what it is, you go in and you pick what it is. This is a nice little peaceful, family friendly area. That's where pretty much most of my homes are single family homes, nice little quiet, peaceful areas. So that's the crowd. All right. So I go to next, create a description. You got 500 characters. I say try to be as descriptive as possible. Let highlight some of the features of your home. If you got a pool table and you got video game arcade, put that on there. You got a pool. Let the people know why they should come to your home. All right. So this is all marketing at this point. The more information you could put, the merrier. Folks like it. Just highlight what you have and don't be afraid. Here, I'm just going to leave what's in there and just move forward just for, just training purposes. All right. And then here, you're going to go ahead and start off. Hey, what's the price you'd like to start? One thing to know, as an Airbnb host, Airbnb automatically installs a program where the first 3 bookings will get a discount on their Airbnb, and it's a very nice discount. So if you're somebody who's saying, "Hey, I'm gonna start out real cheap so that I can attract people," just understand if you're going to do that, Airbnb is also adding an additional discount to people for their first 3 homes, just so that it can spur. In fact, with all that being said, there it is right here, actually offers a 20% discount for your first 3 guests to help you get booked faster. And you hit this check mark. So, yeah, there you go. It's right there. Like it says, it will help you book people faster because whatnot. So, one of the reasons for doing that is you want to generate comments, right? A lot of people, I know I do when I go shopping on anything, especially like Amazon or whatnot. You'll read the comments to see, what people say, and that'll help you. In places like, Airbnb, you want to understand if that's a good home or if it's a bad home, So this is pretty good. And then it gives you a little range of what your price of your home is based on some of the criteria you've already entered or the area that your home is actually in. So this is about an average. There's also a smart tool that's already built in. So depending on the season, the prices will fluctuate. So whatever the high seasons or whatever events are happening in that town, this town here, South Florida, there's always an event. If you have it on the smart pricing tool, it'll automatically raise that pricing, so you don't miss out on that additional revenue that's created by the demand. Okay. And then they ask you some more items. Do you have any of these in place? A security camera. I say yes. Remember, I tell you, one of the things I always tell folks, go ahead and put that Ring or whatever doorbell system in the front, in the back, entryway. Now, if you put it in the back, you can't have it facing in the backyard because that'll be a violation of people's privacy. You never know what people are doing back there. They may be skinny dipping in your pool. I mean, they paid for it, right? But you can actually have it pointing at the doorway, Can't be pointing inside the house either. That is also against the rules. It's just basically pointing so that you can see what's going in and out as far as the entry point of that home. Weapons, dangerous animals. If that's in there, you want to let people know or whatnot. Okay. And then some important things to know. Read through these, make sure you understand them as you go. And then review your listing. You saw that a few questions asked, I answered them, and boom, it generates my listing for me. And once it's ready, I think everything's good. I'll go to publish my listing, and bam, it's there. And then along the way, I showed you on other videos, will give you tips on things that you can do as far as within the listing so that it can help market your property better. So thank you again for taking your time to be here with me here. And I hope this video helps you in, building up your Airbnbs and your investment properties. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. If you're ready to buy, sell, invest, or rent in a home, give me a call. My number is all over the internet. Find me, Google Sidney Finellis, your favorite realtor. Thank you.